Hi, it's Kristen from Scraps. So today I'm going to do the Spiegel Mom Scrap Challenge from International Scrapbooking Day this past weekend. And this is the layout that I came up with. It's called the Back It Up Challenge. And basically what you needed to do for the challenge is use the same repeated shape for your background. So I kind of recently got this triangle punch and I hadn't ever used it before. So I decided to use this for my background. So I used the Pretty Little Studios Christmas collection from this last Christmas, and it was called Winter Joy. And so I used a bunch of those papers from here. I sped this up really quick because I filmed a lot more than I thought I did. And I pretty much just laid them all out, trying to not put, patterns that were the same together and colors and things like that. And just trying to, mix up the lights and darks so that it was spread out evenly. Cover the whole back. And I got this, for some reason this weekend I didn't want to print any more pictures. I think because I'm not sure if I'm out of ink or not in my picture mate charm. So I didn't want to have to be frustrated about not being able to print any pictures. And I didn't want to go to the store and buy more. So I just used pictures that were here printed off, and this tree, our Christmas tree from this last year, was still sitting here. I'd used a little tiny picture of it in my December daily, but I didn't make a whole layout. I'm not very good about making Christmas layouts, and I don't really know why. I love doing December dailies, but I don't do a lot of 12 by 12 pages. So this was a good way to get that picture scrapped. Now these little odd spaces here. I had just a couple triangles left. Put in there. And I didn't want to punch any more triangles out. So decided to use some of these scraps because you can't really tell that they're not a full triangle. It's just filling in that tiny little gap. And then at the top it went a little tiny bit crooked, but I was pretty impressed for how I almost got it right on. I'm just trimming all this off. Alright, so there's the background. And I just felt like I like it, but it's a little bright for kind of takes away from the picture. So I get out the gesso and I'm doing it, and then big blob right there. So I spread it out with my big 2-inch brush, and I got a little nervous, I gotta tell you right now, because I'm like, ooh, that's really opaque. So I just keep working at it, and then I just start wiping off the excess. Then when I did this first, I was like, ooh, that's kind of cool. It left the imprint of the paper towel kind of on there. So there's another texture. It almost looked like I used a stencil and modeling paste, but this paper towel just kind of had a circular polka dot. You can kind of see it on some of the red triangles in the middle, those little circles. So I left it. I liked it. And then I decided to run it through my sewing machine, something I also don't do very often. And my hope was that this looked like these will look like strings of lights. So you can see where I kind of got a little bit. It was hard to. I have so much paper on so many layers, and the gesso. It was hard to get it to fold up and feed through the sewing machine neatly. So I did. Like I said, I don't do this very often, so I don't have a lot of practice with the whole sewing machine thing. So, but it turned out okay. I'm able to cover up those little jags that are kind of too pointy, not smooth like I wanted. And I'm just using some scraps to kind of make a little frame for my picture. And I ended up not put any gesso on these papers. I left them their regular bright color. And then nothing is very exact. I just kind of eyeballed how long I wanted them. I didn't want the pieces all exactly the same. So, but it's nice to kind of sets the picture apart a little bit more from the background, because the background gets pretty busy here in a little bit. Just making it straight as I can. And I need one more piece for the bottom, so I was pretty impressed with how much of the papers I used after punching out the triangles and then trimming the edges that were left to make this frame. Pretty good use of my paper, I must say. So there, that's kind of where it's going to live. And then I already know that I want this picture to be off the page, so I use the dimensional foam tape. I wish I had those adhesive foam sheets, but I don't have any of those in my collection. I should get some. I think they sell them at Walmart, from what I've heard, I think. I'll have to check it out someday. So now this next part was really fun. Because this is a Spiegel Mom's challenge, I knew I was going to use my sequins. I have some Spiegel Mom collections, and then I have some sequins that I ordered from an online supplier, and then some sequins that I got from the dollar store. And I have some sequins that I got from Cheeky Studios. And I think that's about it. And then these are the Craftmate Lockables, is what they're called. And I have 2 different sizes, but most of them are the larger size. And so I just kind of went through and just chose some greens from the tree, and then some pinks and reds from the paper, and then some white and some blues. So I just kind of make a mixture. They're a little bit off screen, but I just put them up above in front of me. I like going through and making a little of my own personal mixture, sequin mix. And they're various sizes. Some are big, some are little. And then I just start making my dots. And so now I'll strategically put one right on that little point that makes it look more like a, I don't know, pointed light bulb instead of a swoop. And then I kind of kept in the back of my mind where that picture was going to sit, so I didn't waste a lot of sequins behind it. But I also didn't want to look like the string of lights ended at the picture, so I wanted it to look like it was going underneath it. So I did. Some of them do get hidden somewhat. And they're all on different sides of the strings. They're not, I don't have them all on the outside or all on the inside. And I random. So yeah. I think I cut out some of this. Yep. Okay, so there it is, all done. Now I'm going to attach my picture and figure out a title. Yeah, I like how that turned out. Pretty happy with that. I'm right now behind where my workspace. There's a table behind me with my basket of thickers, and I'm looking through trying to decide which. I wanted a green title. And I thought I wanted to use a square shape, like a a square shaped thicker sticker, but I don't know, it didn't look right because of the sequins. So then I go back, I find these October afternoon sticky keys, and I have 2 different shades of greens of this one, and this one's called Spearmint. And so I decided to make them kind of mimic the lights on the strings, or the sequins, which are mimicking lights on the string. So, and a really original title of archery. But there's no numbers on that October afternoon, so I just hand wrote 2017 on there. And then I had these little sticker sheet that I got with the Winter Joy collection that I ordered for my December daily, and I just wanted to put some 3 clusters of these stickers to make it look even more Christmassy. And then just putting some little star stickers, and then some hearts. And then there's some words: light the tree, tradition, twinkle. No, I put the hearts on. These stickers are really cute. I put one more word: Christmas time. And then just one more little thing, and then I'll be done. I end up moving that light the tree cluster to a little different spot. Not sure what I'm doing right now. On the left of me is my RAS guide with all my like media, mixed media stuff. I don't think I was getting. Who knows? Oh, I just tried to do some messy circles around the title to make it stand out just a little bit more. And then what's when I notice, I think I want this cluster somewhere else. So I screwed it up there. And that pretty much does it. Hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you subscribe to my channel. Every day, every weekend, my numbers grow a little bit. Thanks for watching.